Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jared. For all things Call of Duty and console gaming, rep with me. In today's video, I want to talk about this article that popped up on my Google. It's about the PlayStation 5 Pro, how it's receiving an upgrade in 2026. So without further ado, let's just take a look at it. So at the top, you guys can't see what this website is, but it's timesguide.com. You actually could just Google PS5 Pro update 2026. That's what I did. At the top, you guys can't see it, but it says PS5 Pro is getting a big upgrade in 2026. I asked Mark Cerny what's coming and why AMD's future PC GPUs feel more PlayStation than ever. So Mark Cerny's the big dog over at Sony, and obviously Sony makes consoles, but AMD makes computer parts that make CPUs and GPUs. And let's just see what this has to say. If you play on the PlayStation 5 Pro, it sounds like odds are good you'll be seeing an upgrade next year. So I just switched to the PlayStation 5 Pro this year. Been enjoying it. I only play Call of Duty. Right now, currently, I may explore playing other games, but it's been good. I think it's better than the Xbox Series X where I come from, but not by much. But it is a really good, smooth console. Specifically, PS5-led architect Mark Cerny has said the company is working on implementing advanced graphics upscaling algorithm for PS5 Pro that should deliver better performance than the existing PSSR. So if you guys don't know, AI upscaling is a big thing. AI, right? Artificial intelligence. That's even being implemented in games. So consoles, GPUs, phones, you name it. Everything has AI in it. With AI into a game, it actually improves the resolution and performance. So the frame rates are faster and it gives you better just visual quality. And when you have those things, those upscaling techniques in a console like the PlayStation 5 Pro, that's a plus because it's going to run better and look better as well. So the current base PlayStation 5 doesn't have this type of AI capabilities, I don't believe. And the Xbox Series X and S don't have that either. Xbox did just release their own partnership with AMD to be producing more SoCs, which are systems on a chip, the CPU, GPU all in one that runs consoles. A new partnership with them. So AMD works on consoles, Xbox or PlayStation. That's why I don't think performance-wise, that's a big of a difference between either of the consoles. That's beside the point. According to the conversation I recently had with Cerny, the new check is a drop-in replacement of the current PSSR. So PSSR is the current AI upscaler for the PlayStation 5 Pro that just dropped, and it's going to be getting better in 2026. That should be straightforward for developers to accommodate when it arrives in the PS5 Pro consoles in 2026. I'm happy to hear that. Hopefully it improves frame rates even more with me playing Call of Duty, hopefully pushing over more than the advertised 120 hertz that consoles are capped at. Who knows? I don't know how that will work. I don't have a lot of details on this. Yeah, I will say that I'm not an expert at this at all. I just enjoy reading the Google things that pop up now that I do things involving gaming. This is potentially a big deal for PS5 Pro owners because upscaling algorithms like PSSR can deliver significant improvements in frame rate and image quality, right? These upscalers have become far more popular in a few years thanks to the rapid advances of the algorithms employed to improve graphics in real time. So NVIDIA, they're the big dogs in the game with the computer business, especially the GPUs. They own majority of the market share of graphics cards that go into computers. They have a really good AI upscaler, which is DLSS. On the AMD side, they have FSR 4. It started off as just FSR 2, I think, and now currently 3, and will be producing 4. Their upscaler isn't on par with NVIDIA. NVIDIA runs the show as far as AI upscaling, and that's what sells their GPUs. This is some background knowledge again that I'm learning, but this article is really important to me because I'm playing on a PlayStation 5 Pro and I'm all things console gaming. So I would like to cover PlayStation, Xbox, and even Nintendo once I get my hands on the Switch too. Some folks feel FSR4 is quite good and competitive with DLSS4 at this point. So that's NVIDIA. And I recently learned that might be because Sony's own Mark Cerny has been contributing in some sense to the development of AMD's upscaling tech. That's because FSR4 comes at least in part out of the work of Project Amethyst. Hey, I don't get it. A multi-year partnership between AMD and Sony that began in 2023. So they have a partnership, obviously, with AMD as well. Like I said, Xbox does too. I'm gonna just start to browse through this. Here's the big dog over at Sony. This video came out a while ago. I don't know about this article. Seems kind of late. I believe I seen this video months ago. If you're not familiar with it, this came out last year. It's basically a fancy word for AMD and Sony teaming up to work together, building better machine learning algorithms. So that's good, right? That should just help gamers as a whole and help their consoles as a whole. Xbox is producing another console next generation, but their consoles that fell off and are not on par with PlayStation. You can clearly see PlayStation has a vision for their consoles being dominant and and it shows in their market share. A lot of people own PlayStation 5s currently. The PlayStation 5 just outsold the PlayStation 4, which is another really good console. Maybe over 100 million units sold. So definitely doing their thing on that front. You gotta admit it. Both companies can freely use the results of the collaboration, as AMD has by releasing FSR4. So they're working together. They're going to release AI upscaling, and it's going to come as an update to the PlayStation 5 Pro. That's in a nutshell what this whole thing is about. You can read through it. If this interests you, again, come here if you want to talk about some console gaming. Trying to see if anything is important in here. It's not really, but here it sounds like good news for PS5 owners, as AMD's FSR4 was launched in March of this year to the general positive press. My colleague recently played Call of Duty, which is built on RDNA4 architecture, and he was impressed at how well FSR4 makes the game look and run on a mid-range card. So that's PC, obviously. PC is PC, but I'm a console guy. I want to see console results. While FSR4 and PSSR are two different algorithms, Cerny suggests that the versions coming to PS5 Pro in 2026 is no way weaker or less than the FSR4. So that's really good. That should improve frame rates, right? I mean, that's making guys really be competitive on console. I like that, especially in first-person shooters. And again, I don't know why consoles get the slack they get. They can produce 4K at 120 hertz. What graphics card can do 4K at 120 hertz? Not many. And if it does, you're not getting it for under $1,000. Console doesn't even cost $800 at this point, even though prices have risen. So it's not cut down. As PlayStation moves, PC gaming moves too. Right. So again, this is comparing the PlayStation 5 Pro to PC, not even to the Xbox or even the Nintendo other consoles. So just that fact of the matter that is compared to PC gaming, you got to admit, man, this PS5 Pro thing I think it's good. The price point shocked a lot of people, but I mean, it's doing PC like things. Can't get mad. Really can't get mad. So yeah, I definitely wanted to go through that article. It literally just popped up on my Google. I thought it was pretty cool with me being a PlayStation 5 Pro owner. But that's it on that front about the PlayStation 5 Pro. Again, you can check out that article on tomsguide.com. I think that's pretty cool. I am excited about the AI upscaling that's coming to gaming in general. It should help everything, especially on the PlayStation 5 Pro. For the owners of that or people that were on the fence, potentially going to grab one, I think this is really good. So kudos to Sony. Got to give PlayStation their kudos with that one. I will again be talking about all consoles. So again, I'll probably be dropping a video about Xbox right now and just what they're doing. But hey, for all things console gaming, rep with me. That's all I got. I'm out.